Hi, welcome back to Movie Review Mom. Thanks for spending a few minutes while we talk about movies. Today, the movie I'm reviewing is called Resort to Love. This movie releases July 29th, 2021, exclusively on Netflix. It's rated PG-13 and it's an hour and 41 minutes. I'll give you an overview in a nutshell, and then I'll point out things I liked and didn't like. I'll offer tips for parents and themes worth talking about, and even give you some recommendations for other movies that are sort of similar that I think you'll also really like. All right, so in a nutshell, this is a romantic comedy about aspiring pop star Erica, who's played by Christina Milian, who ends up as the entertainment or the star singer at her ex-fiance's wedding after reluctantly taking a gig at a luxurious Mauritius island resort while in the wake of a music career meltdown. So she tries to keep their past relationship a secret from his new fiance, soon to be wife, but she rediscovers feelings for her ex, who's, by the way, played by Saturday Night Live comedian Jay Farrow, despite his brother Caleb's attempts to keep them from falling back in love. And his brother is played by 𝐷𝐞𝐬𝐨𝐫𝐭. So in this warm and funny romantic story that explores the bonds of love and family, the question soon becomes, will Erica sing at her ex-fiance's wedding or her own? Dun, dun, dun. So it's a cute rom-com directed by 𝐷𝐞𝐬𝐈 𝐶hida. So there were a lot of things I really liked about this movie. I think I was in the mood for a rom-com, so that always helps with my movie review mom scores when I'm watching a movie that I'm just in the mood for. So first off, Christina Milian is fantastic in this role. I got the biggest kick out of her. She has some pretty decent acting chops, and of course, an incredible voice. She's beautiful and funny and instantly likable as this character. I'm a fan. There's a great soundtrack to this film, thanks to Christina Milian, who sings quite a bit in the movie. And so I thought that was really great. As I mentioned, Saturday Night Live comedian Jay Farrow has made it as a leading man in a rom-com. So good on him. We know he can make us laugh, but in this movie, we also learned that he can make us cry and feel all the feelings. So good on him for that too. So hello there, 𝐷𝐞𝐬𝐈 walls. Women are going to be swooning all over the country when they see him in his many shirtless scenes. I didn't remember seeing him in anything before, so I actually looked up his bio online, and it turns out I actually have seen him before. He's been in a ton of TV shows that I've never watched, except I have seen him play Sir Lancelot in the popular TV show called Once Upon a Time, aired on ABC, and I've seen all of the seasons of that TV show. So I definitely remember him in that role. And in fact, that is one of the very few performances ever that Sir Lancelot has been played by a Black American on TV. So good on him too. I like the fact that none of the characters have it all figured out. And when I say it, I mean life and romance. And so in that regard, it made the characters seem like real people. Sometimes in movies like this, they're filled with cliched characters that are over exaggerated to the point that they're almost like cartoons. And there's a little tiny bit of that with just a few little characters in this movie. But overall, I felt like the people were real people that you would actually meet on the street and talk to. And so I really like that aspect of it. A girl's got to watch a good chick flick every now and then, don't you know? So Mauritius is now on my bucket list radar. I don't know anyone personally who's ever been there, but this movie definitely has me sold on going there. The Paradise Island looks absolutely gorgeous, and the movie definitely has a tropical vacation vibe. It's actually located in the Indian Ocean and recently captured the world's attention by showing pictures and videos of this thing that looks like an underwater waterfall. You might have seen that on the internet or on YouTube or something like that. It's an illusion because it's actually sand and silt that are constantly in motion. And so it makes it look like there's a waterfall falling into the ocean from the ocean. It's actually super cool. Look it up. There's a peak on the island that's actually been designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And okay, I'll stop talking about it and book my ticket there already. The title of this movie is perfect also, Resort to Love, double entendre and the whole deal. If you like Hallmark rom-coms, you're definitely going to enjoy this. Other than a lot of outfits that show off a lot of cleavage, there's really nothing objectionable about the movie. It's just sweet, romantic, and a comedy. So there you have it. All right. Now, all that being said, there were just a few things that I didn't like or thought could have been handled better. First of all, there are a few times when the lip sync doesn't quite match up when Christina Milian is singing. But I forgive this error because she has such a beautiful voice and I was just mesmerized by her singing. But it is mostly noticeable in the very last few scenes, which kind of surprised me, but whatever. As soon as you see that handsome 𝐭 Walls on the screen, you pretty much know exactly what's going to happen. So there's no big surprise. There's no big twist. It's pretty straightforward. And admittedly, the story and the dialogue are super cheesy. Who cares? It was just still fun to pretend I was on a tropical island vacation for an hour and 42 minutes. So that was it. That's all I could think of that I didn't like. I mean, it's predictable and cliched, but I still enjoyed it. So let me give you some tips for parents. First of all, kids are going to be bored. You know, it's an adult talking romance movie. And as I mentioned, there's so much cleavage. There's no profanity. So yay, I always appreciate that. And I also appreciated the fact that we didn't have to watch a bunch of bikini clad people go bed hopping, which is often the case and what happens in movies like this. So really, it's very sweet and clean, I think. So yay. So some themes that the movie illustrates well are family, marriage, of course, love, romance, finding the one, and finding the one that you are too. Several characters don't know what they're going to do with their lives. And so that aspect of the movie also felt very real. Friendship, holding on to your dreams and knowing when to let go, knowing when to close a door and how to move forward. Those are also big themes in the movie. All right. So you want to know what movie review mom grade I'm giving this? I really enjoyed it. And as I said, I think I was in the mood for it. And so maybe my grade is skewed, but I'm giving it a B+. I thought it was just enjoyable. So before we go, let me give you a couple of other recommendations for other movies, 3 actually, that are rom-com movies that are going to make you want to put on your bathing suit. So the first one is Couples Retreat. Romantic comedy all the way at a tropical resort. Another movie where you're going to want to put on your bathing suit and fall in love is an older movie called Fool's Gold with Kate Hudson and Matthew McConaughey, super cute. And then an older couples type of a romantic movie on the beach is another movie called Nights in Rodanthe. So not the comedy, but lots of romance. Anyway, those are 3 that I've enjoyed. And so I think you might enjoy those as well. That's it for my movie review. I hope if you see this movie, you love it and you feel in love. And thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. I'm trying to get it to grow. And so just by subscribing and clicking on that little bell helps my channel to grow, believe it or not. And if you just give it a thumbs up, that helps my channel to grow. It helps more people find my channel, basically. So thank you so much for that and for your support over at Patreon. I really appreciate it. All right. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.